we had a super class. I'm very impressed how well the English teachers that were in my class are understanding and reading and speaking. And the thing that was even more fun was to hear them smile. I heard them smile because they are feeling confident about how they're able to participate. And so we just had a fun class together. We even had Septo. He read a couple of times and he did a great job. Right, Septo?
Yes, sir.
We had a great class. And when we do this in 2 weeks, Hassan, I need to have you assign him to my class again because he only joined at the very end. We were done, so he didn't get to participate in reading. But we'll put him in my class in 2 weeks, and so I can work with him a little bit.
Classes are going very well, and everyone is reading really well, and they're asking good questions about. Sorry, I have a tickle in my throat. But everyone is reading very well, and I think they're understanding better and better each week as they do it. And I see words that have been difficult just a few weeks ago that they're doing much better with, and that is good to see that progress. And so it was a good class. We had some technical difficulties because we didn't get our share screen up. The Vivi helped us, saved us, and got us back on track. We appreciate that. And thank you to all the students. You're doing very well.
All right, thank you, Pak Kelly. I'm participating in Pak Kelly class, so it was nice class. It's clear class and a clear explanation as well. And Pak Raps, how about the feedback from your class?
We had an enjoyable class. I didn't realize I had so many students, so not all of them got a chance to read. We actually finished the story before you joined us, and so we were reading it for a second time to give everyone
that's great.
a turn. But I was not good enough to give everyone a turn. We had very good enunciation, particularly on questions. It is very easy to understand when they are reading a question. You know that it's a question because they pronounce it well. We talked about some phrases in some of their questions. They asked about the word ain't, and we explained that ain't is improperly used, and aren't is the proper use, and are not is the actual proper use. But sometimes in informal conversations, we say ain't, but usually we should say aren't. And we talked about the difference between taught and teach. We learned about phrases that we read, under my belt, get you back. And we recalled from 2 weeks ago when we learned the word rookie. We discussed the phrase too lenient. So those are some of the things that we learned. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you, Pak Didi, for giving a time for me. I think in my class is very good and very exciting. And especially for me, I can improve my speaking activity, and also I can improve my pronunciation with Mr. Totsiti. Thank you. I think that's all.
Alright, thank you, Buddha. It's great comments. And Budeni, what do you think about your class?
And I think I can enhance my vocabulary, and I also can pronounce better.
Okay, well, I also joined Miss Ralph class, with Budani, Buvida, and so on. And then there are many knowledge that I have got. There is new vocabularies that before I haven't known. Yeah. Okay. And I will say thank you for Miss Ralph because I have practice learning during the class in youth class. Thank you.
It is great with Pak Sibli class because I learned the correct way to pronunciation word, and Pak Sibli give me more explanation about the story. So I think it is great. We can take inspire from the story, Pak. Thank you.
Very brief, very short. The native is incredible. There are so many knowledge given to us, not just pronunciation, but also can explore the language itself, just like word, sentence, and then phrases and ideas.
I think Mr. Sibli class, it was really great. He teach us about the pronunciation and the storyline, make us clearly. So thank you, Mr. Sibli.
I think it's enlightened me for new knowledge and vocabulary that I'm not learning in the campus. So it is so useful, and thank you for Mr. Ralph for answering every question that I asked to him.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Didi. In my room is Mr. Sibli room. He is very diligent for teaching us. I found something, for example, pronunciation and the situation of the class when we read the story, and some meaning.
Class is so amazing.
In this English talk, I'm the first joining class in today, because last week I cannot join.
I have joined this class about 4 or 5 times in class C. It is a great class. Thank you for the sharing experience, knowledge. I hope we have a better then. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I have joined the class. It's amazing. I think I have knowledge, experience, new vocab, the word of pronunciation. I can learn that. I think.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, this is the last but not the least. I give time to Bharat now to say something about the comments. That's short comment, right?
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Didi, for the time that given to me. I think it was fun learning with Mr. Ralph. Thank you so much, Mr. Ralph, for your very patient teaching in C class. And I think what the conclusion for the story that we should not underestimate our student about what they're doing now, because we never know what happened in the next 5 or 6 years later, because we maybe they will be just like us or maybe more. So maybe they're nothing now, but in the next few years later, maybe they will be successful people like that. And the story is very great today with Mr. Ralph. He explained very much about the story, and also about the slang and the new vocabulary, and then the abbreviation of to be just like when I'd like to, and then I would, etc. It's very interesting for me. And thank you so much for Mr. Ralph, and thank you so much for Mr. Didi for the time they spent to me.
So much for joining. It's a good time for all of us. But Didi wants to give comments. Learning English without native speaker is almost incomplete, and you have the opportunity to have these devoted native speakers teachers. And I just think today we are short of teachers. We have a good pool of teachers, but many of them are busy. So one of you, Pak Ralph, Pak Siti, Pak Kelly, please start to look around your friends, see who would be fit into this teaching environment. You know the teachers enough, you know the environments enough. You probably start to look around and see who would be willing to join and to join in this Thursday talk program. Is that something you do? Try? Okay. I think the more teachers we have, the better. If two students, one teacher, they can, because as an English teacher or foreign language teacher, we need to learn the culture. Learning language, foreign language, you need to learn the culture. And I'm missing that. And having the native speaker, having a smaller class would help you share your culture with the students, because understanding the culture would speed up the learning process. And there's a professor, it's 12 things that learning foreign language should exist, and 2 of them are very important: native speaker and culture, language culture. And you are giving us that 2 crucial components of foreign language learning. So thank you so much, and we're gonna see each other again in 2 weeks. I want to wish you selamat Hari Raya Idul Fitri.
Thank you, Pak Jo.
Maaf lahir dan batin, and we will see again in the next 2 weeks. And I'm going to travel to Jogja after the lockdown period ends on the 17th of May. So thank you so much.